Okay, well, luckily we don't need to talk anymore because we're in a game finally here. It's going to be Eclipse up against Kangorillaz, a very important match for Eclipse. And Kangorillaz, well, it's the third time we're seeing because we couldn't get enough of them. And Eclipse already scored.
Oh, I love the Kangorillaz. They're my favorite. And they're back again, Jason.
I feel bad for them if they're trying to save strats or something.
I know you're watching.
What did he say?
Something, and then I know you're watching.
Round starting in.
I wish there's open comms and we just listen to them.
We can talk back to them.
12.
Good shot, guys.
10. 9,
Nice play.
8. 7.
But still, I know we're joking around, but Eclipse is a very important game for them. If they want to qualify through this, and they don't have to go through the last chance qualifier where things can be tricky. I don't know the format of the last chance qualifier just yet. It could potentially be single elimination, which could make things very, very risky here for teams. And Eclipse would obviously like to just end things now and be able to get through. Then again, they'd be coming through second or third C. If they come through, well, they'd be playing against the #2 team, which would be most likely 11.5 here if they did qualify. And then Kangaroos would be playing through the team for the last chance qualifier. That was a ding, wasn't it?
That was a ding.
That was a meaty ding.
That was a juicy ding, Jason. Very, very hefty boy.
Are you both thinking about Lethal in Dallas? Yeah, okay.
Oh, there you go. The inside shot goal, 2 points picked up. Strambitsky doing bits for the Kangorillaz. What?
Well, I think he just donated 2 bits to his team's cause there.
Hey.
Round starting in. 15.
It's like 2 cents. So.
That
Well,
is-
not even 2 cents.
Oh, yeah, it's like a couple of...
No, it is 2 cents, but then, you know, if someone else gets a bigger cut, you had to pay 2 cents for the 2 cents.
Yeah.
7.
You're going to take the tax off that, which is like, you know, ½ cent.
Why wouldn't you just donate then, where they don't take money away from you? Right?
These are all questions
Yeah.
that, you know, I don't have the answers for, Jason.
Clears it out.
Okay, so we see nice and big clear here. Oh. 3 player, look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
Okay, so I guess we can have matches where they're equal in skill, but it can go on a really long time because they're both scoring constantly. We did see that earlier on in one of our Gravity games, right? Against Egg Boys. Mm-hmm. We come up with the name Egg Boys.
I like it. I think it's quite commanding.
Why?
Because, you know, imagine if you went outside. Well, imagine if you were like a rival gang and you were like the West Side crew and the Egg Boys.
Snapping your fingers?
Yeah, the Egg Boys turn up. And they just
egg you?
they start throwing eggs. Yeah.
That's not cool.
It's like you've got the Egg Boys, you've got the Milk Float Mandem that go pour milk over like the Egg Boys cars.
Is it the flower guys?
Yeah.
Basically make some pancakes or cake here.
Oh yeah, the Ferocious Flowers, the Milk Float Mandem, and the Egg Boys.
Oh man, that'd be a great bout I'd like to see.
Yeah. It's like the Egg Boys throw eggs.
Really hot day?
Oh god, it'd be horrible. Think of the smell.
No, because then you can cook.
Well, you can't really. They'd be shattered. The eggs, you know.
That's how you throw it. What if you're just throwing not the actual shell? You're throwing what's inside of it, just the actual egg.
All right, well now you're just making a yolk out of this.
2 points.
And just like Kangaroos are making a yolk out of the defensive Eclipse here, scored another 2 points. That was all right on the board here.
It looks
Still gonna
scrambled,
be down.
Jackson.
So that was not a laugh at you. I was
That was just a
coughing.
cough.
Oh man,
Round starting in 15. 14.
I feel so bad for the announcer.
God, his voice must really start hurting after a while.
9, 8,
Quite.
7, 6.
I wish they recorded like multiple versions of him saying like 15, and then just randomly just randomize which ones they use.
You never know
for
what
them.
you're gonna get.
Yeah, like a box of
15-0.
oatmeal.
Yeah. Oatmeal?
Like a box of oatmeal. You never know what you're gonna get.
Oatmeal.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's multi-flavored box of oatmeal, you don't know.
What, like you pour?
Like Quakers, you know?
Oh, imagine if you pour, that's like if you pour like 15 boxes of cereal into one box.
Lucky Charms, cinnamon toast crunch. Give me some Captain Crunch in there.
Other brands of cereal are available, of course.
And then, of course, you know, no, it could be a mystery box, you know?
Yeah.
And I know I'd be that guy with the luck. I would just get like the Rice Krispies.
Pure bowl of Cocoa
Serious.
Pops.
Yeah, just nothing. Nothing good in there. All right, so now 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here. You see Eclipse with control. Lemming currently holding. Lemming's actually really good at like reading defenses. And by defense, I mean like aggressive defenses. He's very calm kind of guy. You actually see that whenever you talk to him as well in person. But he doesn't get flustered. So if you ever rush him down, he's going to still hit those passes. He's still going to throw it in the right direction and as well. He's going to throw it right into the goal as Eclipse take 3 points here, now up 8-4.
Yeah, a minute used up though to get that one in. Nevertheless, it does propel them further and further ahead. Eclipse with a big old 8 secured. Kangorillaz are going to have their luck pushed out for them if they have to keep battling back like this. This one looks way more equally sided than I actually thought going into it.
Take your shoes off?
7.
No.
6. 5. 4. 3.
Okay, I'm gonna post a picture on Twitter to prove you're not wearing your shoes.
Okay, well, I hope you're
Just
happy.
good there's no smell-o-vision right now, because
Smells of flowers and elderberries.
rainbows.
Back the other way.
Lollipops. Right, Jason. They're close towards that goal, looking to try and get nothing but net. But it isn't happening today. They need some of Michael's special juice. That's
is gonna be
giving
a
the
free
edge
2
they
points.
need.
Or 3 if they want to go for it.
That's what
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
How do you... Oh!
throws it.
That's a highlight right there.
that's
Write that
crazy.
down.
Write that one down. Give me the pen.
I'll give you the pen this time.
All right.
Wow. That was a free 3-pointer. And because he like turned around to look and threw it so slowly, they came back. What a defense. What a play. Kangorillaz really hopping into action here. Really
Ooh.
swinging from vine to vine to block out that shot.
I like it.
Really beating their chest as they beat away that disc.
Do they swing?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't think they swing. I don't think they have the capabilities.
Why not? You only need arms.
Yeah, but they've got short, stubby arms like a T-Rex.
Gorillas have short, stubby arms.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah, they've got the wingspan. They could probably do it. Yeah, yeah, fair enough, actually. They've got the opposable thumbs. I'm wrong. My biology's gone right out the window. I completely forgot the Kangorilla.
Probably attend to that class a little bit more often. So
Yeah. Instead of playing Source.
Plain sauce?
No, Counter-Strike Source, not Source. Instead of playing some of that mayo.
I mean, you'd have to beat the eggs to make mayonnaise, right?
Don't bring up the milk plate mandem again. You can't milk a steak, Jason. 1 minute and 24 seconds on the clock.
Can. It's just
No.
not milk, it's just blood or juices. Real juicy steak.
Meaty.
15 left. Eclipse do have a 2-point lead. Technically, it should be a 7-point lead if that 3-pointer didn't get blocked out on earlier on, and they have to stall for another minute of time. But 2 points is not a lead they're going to be happy with here. Leverage now coming from the low-hand side. Disc in hand, passes it back off to Strambitsky. Strambitsky's going to look for the shot. Going to do the... I couldn't even come up with a word in time as he hits the shot and just close things and tie things up now at 8 apiece.
Wow, it's all tied up. The Kangorillaz did not want to give that one to Eclipse and let
I
it
just
get...
hear the excitement in your voice. Wow.
Round starting in 15, 14,
Jason.
13,
All right, are we back to the one-word cast?
Oh, go on, we'll do a round. Yeah, go on. You start.
9, 8, 7,
6
5.
is
The
time
we
have
left.
to
Start
let's
this.
what?
have cleared the launch.
We'll carry on, Jason. The round is live. We've got a minute on the clock here as we delve back into it.
Palador
Gets
punched.
stunned.
You're getting worse. Picked.
Ball. It's all gone.
Lemming
Tries.
and
Fails.
now
Remaining.
The
disc
is
on
the
blue
side
of
the
arena.
so
Now
they
Blue
Half
sends it back
to-
the other way.
stall
it
for
15
seconds
remaining.
of
time.
2
Or, fuck it, they actually are going to score here and actually go for the goal, drag out the time, and get the slam dunk through it. 10-8 now as they have a 2-point lead.
Well, there you have it, Jason. A slam dunk, 2 points picked up. Eclipse get themselves 10 on the board with 7 seconds left as well. The lunacy of the play is ridiculous because now they're put in this position
11,
to propel themselves to take this one, get that first map on the
I think
board.
they're going to be able to do it too, because the Eclipse just need to sit back and defend. Like, they're going to have to slingshot across the map, go for a deep pass and for a quick shot. I don't think they really have a chance, so you can see 5 seconds left, going to bounce it off the low-hand side, hoping so. Oh, what a bounce! Right over to Silva Bat, but he gets punched up and cleared, and Eclipse will take round 1 here in this best of 3.
My goodness, Jason. These matches, they're getting more and more intense in oddly weird ways.
Yeah, I feel like the one-word cast we're doing is really helping to build up the excitement for how these matches are going.
It's definitely providing...
See, I think I had to like cut us off because he was just sitting there, like I was saying before, wasting time, right?
Yeah.
And he wasted enough time to just delay when they had control.
That was it. That's all you need. You know, that's the bread and
Smart
butter
plays.
play.
Smart plays. Smart plays make plays good.
Why use many words when few do job?
Look at that. Look at that. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, who shot that? Can we see that again? Who is that? That's Lemming. And look how far they traverse across the arena too. If he didn't just take his time and it was a... Who got that silver bag?
Wow.
You know what he did? He ziplock closed that potential shot for a goal.
Shut. Keeping that one fresh.
Oh, and crispy.
Wow.
And, oh, they're saying juicy.
Meaty.
Keep it very meaty. Keep
Salmon.
that celery really meaty.
Thick.
Well, we're going to be heading into our second round now as Eclipse are up 1-0. We'll see how this works out. Let's start things off, Jackie, by doing a 2-word cast now.
Ooh,
In
big
this next
goal.
round. That's going to be tough. 2 words?
Yeah.
We should break it down to like 1 syllable. That would be even tough. That'd be too hard.
It just wouldn't work. It
Okay,
just
2
outright
words.
wouldn't
2
work.
words.
2 words, okay.
Round starting in
Right.
15,
Are we going from here?
14, 13,
Let's get it.
Just start.
12, 11,
Eclipse joust.
10, 9,
Get ready.
8, 7,
To start.
6,
The game.
5,
Here we
Go.
3,
Let's
2,
kick this.
off in.
Power door control.
Swift pass.
Swift pass.
What?
Because he passed it again.
Leverage with.
No control.
orange clears
Neither
it out of
does.
their zone.
Eclipse's side.
But now,
It's nearly.
a goal.
Great job guarding the goal.
Unfortunately, though.
Blue catches the enemy
Eclipse
pass.
defense.
And it goes
Back in.
to the orange,
Side of.
the arena.
Now the shot. Crap. That was 3. I saved you, but I couldn't save myself. All right, so 3-2 here, Eclipse. In 36 seconds of time, do get 2 more points. The first 2 of this round. And we still only have been 40 seconds into the game. 47 seconds into the game.
Yeah, it's actually been a fairly fast-paced one, very back and forth. For Eclipse as well, it's good to just see them being able to actually really go toe-to-toe in the middle of a cell right now. They're looking like Smoking Joe Fraser the Hellraiser, raising hell with a flavor, Jason.
What if you have to include an animal every time you speak? So like,
Game on.
Strambitsky throwing
Orange throws
like,
way downfield.
oh crap, I already messed it up. I don't know who throws. What animals throw?
Perfect defense. Picked off.
An aardvark.
Eclipse traversing the map like a turtle here.
Oh.
Oh no, again? Oh! Stealable bag.
It's headed
Oh my gosh, this guy is just on the defense. The thing is, you can't just credit him.
Oh, no. Oh! Jason!
the hands of blue. Shut him down.
Okay, so I was, oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I was gonna say was you credit the silver bag to be able to block those, but it was a team effort to get him across the arena in time to pull something like that off. Really well done here to Kangorillaz. I think it's like these should Eclipse should be the best team. They've won multiple titles, but
Yeah.
but Eclipse right now are currently in 3rd place at 80 points, where Kangaroos are 170 in 1st. So I wonder if we have a new top dog, or I guess a new top Kangorilla over in North America.
Maybe? I mean, you know, they are quite tall. They'd definitely be above, but the block comes through Eclipse. They're not content with giving away any points here. And Jason, bear in mind, they're the ones with the lead in terms of the maps right now. Launch back down to the orange side of the arena. However, they're nose bopping it back towards the blue section. Wasting time as well.
Yeah, I think they're looking for another score, though. They're not happy with a 1-point lead. Man advantage over here towards the blue side of Eclipse. Get some great punch out. Actually have a shot for a score here if they can go for the long range shot. Can it go? No, it doesn't. No goal here.
Oh, the follow-up, though, the dunk, as they get up close and personal. That's a 2-pointer picked up, giving them the 1-point advantage lead now over the Kangorillaz as they propel themselves back ahead.
Round starting in.
Just so it was a roller coaster of emotions in what you were saying.
Up and down.
Well, now 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go here. Kangorillaz need to get back on the board here to take the lead.
3, 2, 1.
2 minutes and 38 seconds. Almost halfway point here. Strambitsky's gonna be the one. So again, the pressure comes his way. Palador's gonna be actually the one thrown into him. I thought it was usually Lemon and Simeon the ones who got aggressive, but maybe they have switched things up here within the team. Strambitsky now towards that right-hand side, looking for a potential pass-off. Again, they're trying to lure out the defenders, but Eclipse are being smart about this. They're trying to keep them at arm's length, keep them outside of this bubble. Now here comes a shot, and wow, it actually sneaks past 2 defenders here, and Kangorillaz take the lead themselves. Funny enough, Strambitsky played with Eclipse during the Katowice Invitational.
Oh.
If you remember, when it was Echo Combat. I don't think you were casting it, but
I wasn't there.
yeah, but he was actually subbing for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
4 players for Echo Combat.
12,
Yeah.
11,
That is correct. That's factual.
8,
You're not wrong.
I would hope. Oh yeah, I mean I hope not. I met up with them in the lobby.
No. No, you didn't. Stop lying.
That's true, I did.
Well, 2 minutes on the clock here, Jason, roughly,
Oh,
as we delve back
oh.
into it. Or...
I like his pause. Duh. Nah.
a tenacious defense coming through. And they're able to bounce it straight back out as well, attempting to get it out of the orange.
I think Lemmy did show us earlier on that throwing it gently is just not going to work out.
Sometimes you just got to throw it hard, Jason.
Yeah. Don't worry about making whatever meal they like. You can order it and order yourself 3 points if you just throw a little bit faster.
From Eclipse bars. Oh. Setting themselves up. Nice pass. Bounces
That was
off.
tricky. That was tricky.
They're open for this now. If they can get the death from above, there it is, the goal. The inside shot, 2 points, picked up 5-6. They're literally edging themselves out by 1 point each and every time.
Yeah, and at this rate, I mean, Kangaroos could be in the lead or could fall by 1. A minute and 30 left. That was 47 seconds. So you can see, it's like if you compare like these games to earlier on, like these are a lot more intense, a lot more time being invested into every score and every goal. But now with 1:28 left on the board here, it comes down to Kangorillaz. If they can get a 3-pointer somehow, and make it basically a 2-point game for Eclipse to take the lead and to take the 2-0.
It's game on.
Minute and 20.
Headed back downfield.
Thrown the entire way down, grasped there. They're set into a position where potentially this could go through as well if they can land the pass. However, it's a little bit awkward. Loveridge's going to have to actually make his way down towards it.
Picked off.
It's now back into the orange side of the field.
Just amazed me at how well Kangaroos were able to get those defenses on those shots, because it's so hard to be able to throw regrab so accurately and to predict where they're going to go for the shot. Here we go now, 56 seconds, less than a minute left to go here potentially in this match. And Eclipse, this is a victory they 100% need to get second place, because that's where they currently are sitting here, at least out of the teams who could qualify for the playoffs. A nice little steal comes through. Lemmy intercepts it, passes it back downfield. It's going to be a battle and a race, more importantly, to see who can get across the arena in time. A 2-on-1 man advantage. The shot can come in, and the shot's going to be there. Lemmy gets it, and now takes it to a 3-point game.
Surely this certifies, Jason, this is going to be Eclipse walking away with this one. I mean, we've got 35 seconds left on the clock. I mean, Kangorillaz, you know, they're going to be set up potentially to try and get at least something going for themselves here with a joust advantage, but most likely Eclipse lock this down.
You know, this is a really important game for Kangaroos as well. This is their chance to get out of the shadow of Eclipse.
7, 6.
Nice.
As being Eclipse the #1 team in NA, at least with the titles.
See what you did there. That was very good.
That's why I smiled at you before I said it, because I thought about it.
You realized it was coming.
Headed back downfield.
Well, time ticking away rather rapidly. No shot at the goal for Kangorillaz there as well.
3.
Near miss, but they get it! With 20 seconds left, 8-8. It's all tied up, Jason.
Thank you, Jackie, as we move into the last possession out of Eclipse. Can they score here, or are we going to overtime? 20 seconds to go.
12.
And a lot of distance to cover here. The pressure now on Eclipse.
9, 8, 7.
Will it be a full Eclipse?
5, 4,
Or a,
3, 2,
I don't know, what's the other kind? Lunar? Half Eclipse?
A half moon?
clear the launch.
Crescent moon?
Well, let's see.
15 seconds remaining.
Let's move this. Wow, look at this. They're handling this disc so well. They actually passed by 2 defenders, but a
Ooh.
good punch comes out of Loveridge. 6 seconds left. I think we're going to be seeing the overtime. Pass it back to his defender. It's going to be caught out by Strambitsky. He's going to go for the clear, and that's going to throw us in. Oh my gosh, that's right. Wait, 1 second. Oh no! Oh my lord. If they had just a little bit of extra time, they would have taken the victory there.
Round starting in.
So now we go into overtime, right? First team to score wins. Eclipse is the best jousting team in the world. Leave the camera angle right there, please. Please leave it there and see what happens. Eclipse, can they pick this up quick enough? They have, oh, a nice little slap to the right-hand side, but the prediction as Strambitsky catches it, he gets a forward pass. The defenders are scurrying to get back here into the goal to stop this one from happening. And Kangorillaz, I think they might take us to a 3rd map.
Oh, Jason, they're set up for it. The passes are absolutely phenomenal. If they can get this one in, that's all it requires. The stun comes through, however, they bounce it down. It is going to miss. The blue side will regain control. They cast it down the field, but it bounces off the ricochet. This could actually leave them in disarray.
It almost worked out in their favor, too, because Kangaroos almost overshot this. Now the two defenders have to hurry back as quick as they can, and the three-pointer comes in as Strabitsky and Jackie. We're on to a third map.
Map
Third game.
3. Jason, it's coming. It's happening.
At home.
Echo Arena's coming home.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there you have it. What an exhilarating way to push it through as well.
See, this is what happens when you have two evenly matched teams, right? Like we've had a lot of like really one-sided games, like first place teams versus 16th, first versus 10. When you have two teams who are really equal skill, you have matches like that happen, and that's what's so great about Echo Arena and how close. I think it's like what even like a quarter of a second of extra time, you would have made the shot. In normal time, they would have won. Luckily for them, they did it in the end. But that, intense.
I was wild. That was actually quite ridiculous. Compared to all the games we've had so far, obviously this one's probably had the most hype moments in terms of the intensity. The whole hog as well, overtime thrown in there. They're getting their money's worth, Jason.
Yeah, look at this. They'll swoop in, and again, sealable bag. He even goes straight through the goal. See that one more time. Extra slow. Extra slower. Too slow. Okay, perfect. Palador goes for the shot. And look at the minimap. Look how far he covers in this, like... Okay, let's watch it. I want to watch the time, right? I want to watch the time for when he gets control. How quickly did they get across the field? Can we watch it one more time real quick as the teams are not ready? Is that possible? Okay, well, I think this is... Wait, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the overtime shot. Okay, never mind. Can we see that one more time with the sealable bag? I just want to show you how far he... Okay, we can't see it. We're not seeing it. I don't know when it's coming back to us because the game's not ready. We could have easily watched it one more time, but I guess we're not. So, hi. I don't know why we didn't see it again because we're still waiting for teams to be ready. Instead, we're going to see our faces, and now we don't get to see like how quick they're moving across the field for people out there who want to learn how to play and how important it is to see movement.
Wow,
So that would have been like the perfect example to show again.
it's unfortunate, Jason. Sometimes you
What can
don't
you
get
do?
what you want.
What can you do? You know?
Sometimes you don't get what you want in life, Jason. You know? You can remember that. Everybody gets one.
Well, we saw it twice.
Everybody
And they're listening because
two.
they even slowed it down further. Okay, well, you know, we'll move on. We'll move on.
We'll live and learn. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Or at least live.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll live and educate.
Sometimes.
They're great.
You'd be a terrible teacher.
Yes. No, I'd be a really fun teacher. I'd teach them about the cool stuff. Like, you know, when you add baking soda to Mentos and Coke and it froths up.
Why would you have baking soda?
I don't know, you don't need to, but it just makes it seem like there's more steps.
Does a soda need to be a certain temperature?
Orange clears it out of their zone.
180 degrees.
That's Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Who knows? It's the beauty
Kelvin.
of teaching.
Kelvin, that's the correct answer. I think that's like normal temperature, isn't it?
Probably.
Looks like it's heading the other way.
Lemming just flying his way out of there. Going to use that bounce. That was nice.
The enemy.
Oh.
Oh. Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Target.
Can we do an entire round with sound effects?
Yeah, come
That's
on,
doable?
until the next goal. Yeah, sure.
And this might not be our last game tonight, so we might as well.
There could be more to come. You never know.
Round starting in 15, 14.
So when do we start with the sound effects?
I guess from once they deploy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Just silence until then.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
night.
I'm focusing.
3, 2, 1. Cleared the launcher.
What was that? That was a pucker sound.
That was him cashing.
Okay, all right.
Dong. Dong.
Okay, we're done. We're done. This is terrible. This is terribly.
Goal.
All right, 5-0. Looking like the Kangorillaz we've seen over the course of the season 3 of the VR League.
Yeah.
What we come to expect out of them.
They're looking like the ultimate Echo.
Starting in 15, 14, 13.
Excuse me?
What movie was that? Like, oh, it's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right?
Yeah. What? Do.
Do. Wait, no, that's No Limits song. There's no limits. That's what I was doing. You said don't. How is it No Limits? I don't know. I got confused. I need to watch that movie again. 5-0 now. Eclipse with control. Lemming. I'm going to go for a pass over to Palador. Powder has nothing to really stop him from getting a lot of extra distance here. Just got to keep an eye on where the defenders are going to be, and all three are in front of him, more importantly. And they're even juking the cameraman here. Look at that. He's got a nice little handoff here to Lemming. Back to Palador. I feel like we're doing football now. Back to Simeon. Back to Shot. Back to Lemming. Power goal! There's literally veins popping out of your forehead right now.
I could have kept going.
Hopefully not. I think I just blew my voice.
You alright?
Just gonna drink from my
refresh yourself with that mineral oil.
My voice box.
Get your shashi repaired. Jason Chaplin. So we're back into the action. 3 minutes and 30, 5-2. Eclipse with a banger of a goal. As we carry on, they're going to pass it down. Sealable bag set up for an opener. Flicks it over to Loveridge. A beautiful assist as they cast it through. That's another goal picked up with a 2-pointer.
Your voice crack, or was that intentional?
I don't know, mate. I don't know at this point. Should we go for the double goal?
I don't know if I have it in me.
Come on, the next 3-pointer, the double goal.
I have a show tomorrow. I don't know if I have it in me.
Come on. We might as well.
I don't give in to peer pressure.
We're all in this together, Jason.
If Potter and Blue scream goal from there as well, I'll do it.
We'll get everyone involved.
Yeah, it's a family affair.
Assemble the Avengers and, you know, really go for it.
Here we go.
I think Blue would be Ant-Man, but like permanently stuck small Ant-Man. Like he can't grow bigger. He's just that size, and he can go smaller, and then back to normal.
He can go small.
He can go small, but he can't go bigger than what he is.
Amazing.
But he's like smaller than normal Ant-Man height, because Ant-Man's average height.
We already know that we're nose man and man man.
Yeah. Okay, so 7-2. 3 minutes left to go here. Actually, a lot of fisticuffs going on. An open shot. He hits the corner. Hits the rim. Bounces back over, luckily, to a teammate of Sealable Bag. Has had so many great saves over the course of this match today. Gonna pass back to Leverage here, taking some time as they have a big lead again. This is an opportunity to just take a lot of time off that board, waste it out. Like you literally could just sit back here and you could just AFK at some points. You technically don't need to score here. And Powder's gonna get a good steal back into a clear. But clears back into Strambitsky's hands. He goes for the aggressive pass and the shot potentially there. A lot of time invested into this this play.
Wouldn't it technically be AFO because you're away from Oculus? Or AFR, away from Rift?
I think it's AF-STFU.
Wow. Well, I won't spell that one out.
Shut the front up.
Oh, you've made me snort. I'm sorry. You've brought
now I know what being in the middle came from.
Oh no.
13, 12, 11.
Sorry, that one tickled me.
You know, this guy is so into it. The announcer every time just reminds me of another game.
Good. Good. I also am a fan of other game.
I know what I'm talking about.
I know. Oh. Right then, 9-2, Jason, 2 minutes on the clock as it ticks its way down. And then
As clocks stopwatches typically do.
Well, unless it's a hand, then it will rotate its way down.
And then up. And then around. Little indirect pass over. Back to Simeon, who hit what?
Ooh.
Typically, you don't see three-pointers hit like that. Especially when there's a person in the goal and there's no one punching him. But hey, you know, credit to Eclipse, and they needed that, to be honest. They're still down 4 points and have 1:47 left to go.
Well, crazy stuff, Jason. There you have it. 9-5.
13,
Not too far away. They can still potentially bring this one back if they actually do put on a good display going forward. Tons of time to play with, though. That's been the important factor. This game could go either way at the minute. It's a level playing field, and we're back into it. They're going to grab it, see if they can get that cast across. The early punch coming through to try and get the stun off. Loveridge with the good adjustment on the pass. Up throw.
Are you elongating like every end of your
I'm trying to drag it out. I'm trying to make the most here, Jason. Jason.
Now the shot looking to come in, but it does get defended on. Lemming looking for the pass.
Oh, it's stolen.
Just end every sentence with as a question.
Kangorillaz.
Blue team has the disc, and there's the steal.
Oh. Oh. What?
Blue team
Sound like
takes
Homer there.
possession. What a save. Blue clears it out of the zone.
Forward pass here to Palador. He's gonna have one defender, but again, everyone's racing back across. It's not more of an arena, it's more of a racetrack at some points. Look how quickly they traverse it.
Oh. Palador taking point.
Return defender.
Close, but no cigar,
Catches the
Jason.
enemy
That one's
pass.
going to be stubbed out.
Orange throws it
Oh, he has
way
an
down
open
field.
shot here. Gonna throw it on the low side. You know, for a bounce, if he picked back up here.
Interception.
Simeon's gonna get it and try to look for the disengagement, but oh my gosh, I thought that was actually a potential shot coming through. Lemming needs to get the clear. They have 25 seconds left. They have 4 points to still make up for. I think Kangaroos have come back. They pulled off the upset here after losing that first map.
Yeah, it looks like we have a new... Oh! Style points at the end there, Jason. The extra 2 points added on to bring that to an 11-5 scoreline. It does seem as if we have the new king of the jungle in the Kangorillaz reigning over Eclipse. Not only can they beat the other animals, they can physically beat the sun and the moon.
14, 13, 12,
Because the eclipse happens with, you know, when the sun blocks out the moon.
8,
Sun blocks out the moon.
3,
You heard.
1.
I hope we don't teach astronomy. I'll tell you that.
Geography, mostly.
Okay, from what I can see, by the way, I don't think we're having...
This is our last game, Jason.
Okay. Were you told this? Oh, I wasn't told anything. Well, 4 seconds left here. Kangorillaz gonna lock down the victory here. Now Eclipse, that puts them in an odd position as they go forward. If they have a chance to qualify through this. They're still technically in second slot to get through out of stage 2. But we don't know what's going on with Team... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look at what's going on with Team Joker because this is important.